Hi fans, thanks for tuning in. Comic fans of the world, I will present you a new selection of single issues. I know I was gone for a while. I was super busy with different stuff, but now the next weeks are looking to be a bit more relaxed. So I want to do a lot of videos. I read quite a few graphic novels, but yeah, today is all about the single issues, and I will start with Batgirl number 5, which wraps up the arc in China. A lot of DC stuff is happening in China right now. I don't think it's editorially mandated that they want to, I don't know, sell more stuff there or create more stories for further development into big blockbuster movies who are seen in China or so. I don't think it's true. Whatever, it was a nice story. The wrapping up was a bit. It was okay. Not no big surprises here, and I think it. I can't wait for a more non traveling on the road approach to this book. She will return to Burnside, and yeah, I'm eager to check this out, the next arc, and I hope that it keeps improving a little bit because I was a bit underwhelmed by the last few issues. Deathstroke number 7, um, by Christopher Priest, and it's a Priesty issue. The Christopher Priest page layout already. He's doing this 16, is it 16? No, it's 12 panel grids. And here's a nice looking Latin kind of Superman. I really dig the art in here, and yeah, it was a good issue. Uh, we're getting there. I mean, it's a very convoluted story. I have to say, there are a lot of the cast is really big. Like, you have to keep up with a lot of different persons, their intentions, and so on. But we get to the big conspiracy behind who's trying to get to Deathstroke. We're getting there, and it's revealed who's behind it, supposedly, and yeah, I will keep reading this for another few issues, for sure. Detective Comics. Well, it's like it's really nice. I love this kind of comics. Just like beautifully painted here and then colored, and they just a lot of sitting and talking, but in this nice soapy Claremonty way. So, like I said, this is for me the X book that I'm missing. I used to be an X-Men reader, like basically everyone who liked Marvel Comics, in the late 80s, early 90s. And this is really what I want my X-Men to be about. More realist drawings and configurations of bodies, and just a lot of soap, relationships, drama. It's really good. I really dig this. This is a little hello from Deshaw. Deshaw is a graphic novelist, you would say nowadays. I'm sorry, a cartoonist. And I read 2 books by him, Body World and Doctors, and I dig both. Body World is really a very special treat, so I will totally recommend this if you like to check or sample his stuff out. And here he's more on the wild side. He's a psychedelic, weirdo kind of guy, and this is just a little normal story, and it was fun. I enjoyed it very much, and I really miss the days where Fantagraphics and Drawn and Quarterly and all those indie publishers used to do single issues. It's so nice to have little bits of of their show, for example. Or imagine having a Daniel Klaus single issue every now and then, and not waiting for 3-4 years for a new book. So it was really cool. If you see it anywhere, sample it and buy it. It's good. All right, Generation Zero, Valiant's best ongoing book in my opinion. Keeps delivering. Frank Van Lente is writing a really nice team book here, and it's coming of age, obviously. Generation Zero, the title gives it away, and the thing that I like most about it is that the characters are really they're not super cozy and warm and sympathetic, but a bit on the weird side, also from their personalities. And I really, really enjoy that. And there is a Nietzsche sighting here. So whenever Nietzsche is mentioned in a comic, you need to buy it, because it means that it's probably good. The Ultimates #1. It's by Al Ewing, and who's drawing this? I don't know, but it's nice. The drawings are really nice. Look at it. It's really crazy, crazy stuff. At least in the beginning and towards the end. In between there is just one long conversation between Captain Marvel and Black Panther, and not being up to date with Civil War and all this Marvel-y stuff, I was a bit lost, because I don't really care and know what's going on in the Marvel universe, the bigger picture right now. But this looks like a fun book, kind of really ultimate. You can't have higher stakes than the multiverse, and Galactus is recruiting. This is all I will be saying about this. It was fun. Black Mask Comics, I know that I've said, Black Mask, I don't care about them anymore. They let me down with the past few #1s. But this one was really the best book that I read from this bunch. It's by Adrian Palicki and Eric Palicki. Written, and the pencils are by Ari Shayaharazad. And colors Jean-Paul Churka. Wow, the really special names. I'm really sorry that I pronounced them like shit. The book looks really nice. It looks like a very well put together thing. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't look like a Black Mask book. It could be a Vertigo book, which is a good thing in my world. So what is it about? It begins like a noir. The main character has fought in Iraq with the special forces, comes back and becomes a policewoman and has to solve a crime, and the victims are part of her own family. But what starts as a police themed or detective noir kind of thing gets a bit supernatural towards the end, and it's then that I understood why this was built as a preacher-like book. But really, check those pages out. It's really, it hooked me quite a bit, and I really need to know how this continues though, so I subscribed to it. Lake of Fire, I told you it's a good book. It's one of the best books out there. Unfortunately, it's finishing with #5. I don't know if it's because of sales or they didn't announce it as a miniseries, but then a few months later it became one. So I'm not sure what happened there. It's a beautiful book, really nicely written by Nathan Fairbairn, and Matt Smith is becoming one of my new favorite artists. This is really great stuff. He can do emotions, he can do action, he can do everything. He's a true cartoonist. And the story is knights versus aliens. That's it. And it's fun. So check it out in trade. The Mighty Thor number 13 by Jason Aaron and Steve Epting. So it's quite the team here. And it was a decent book, a decent read. So there is a big war going on. Someone is attacking the 10 realms of the northern myth world. So, you know, Asgard, Niflheim, whatever. I'm not a big expert in northern mythology. I just get that a cool team of northern fighters has to be assembled. And this is what happens here, and this is how they look like. So it's like Asgardian Avengers unite. And yeah, it was fun. It's I really enjoyed the art and the coloring by Frank Martin. And it's a fun book. I mean, fun is maybe the wrong word, you know. There is this other thing going on in Jane Foster's, the female Thor's private life, which is not really fun. It's about fighting cancer. So it has this interesting, how should I put it, you know, span from this rather goofy mythological stuff to the very serious personal stuff. And Jason Aaron can pull it off, so it's a good book. And lastly, Black Monday Murders. A lot more talking and exposition from the past, and not much is happening in this book. It reads like a big intro and setup for things to happen. So of course you could read it like a noir. So someone was killed, and we get to know why and what happened. But you know, our main hero, it's a big cast, and our main hero only shows up for a few pages. And I won't say I'm lost, because I get what it's about, I get the interconnections and everything, but I'm just like emotionally lost, so I don't know why to care about it. So yeah, there's a big conspiracy going on, no big surprise, it's a Hickman comic, but why should I care about it? The art is fantastic, really nice stuff by Tom Cocker. Yeah, I'm not sure that I will continue this in single issues. It's also $5 an issue, which is fair because it's a lot of content, but well, I'm just not sure about it. So that's it. I have to go now. Thanks very much for watching, and more stuff will be coming up very soon. Until then, have a good life. Bye bye.